Welcome back to part 2 of the Atom Cup. We've had the first race and now we're going to go and hear a bit more about the Atom series from Mark Harrison.
I came up with the idea for the Atom Cup and went to Ariel, approached them. They really liked it. There hadn't been a race series for the Atom in the UK. They'd been running it in America for a couple of years and they liked the idea that we had. So we went with it. The cars are fantastic. I think that they offer something very different to most drivers in that all the cars are identical, so it's a real driver's car. It's a great vibe. It's the best vibe in the paddock, I think everyone seems to be saying. So we're very happy and we look forward to the rest of the season.
Here with me now is Race Operations Director Tom. Tell me a little bit more about the car.
Okay, Georgie, yeah, what we've got here is we've got a Honda Civic Type R engine. There's not a lot done to this engine, running 245 horsepower, it's naturally aspirated. Really, that's we want to run a standard engine, keep costs down for the competitors. As it's based on a road car, the tyres that we're running are a road legal tyre. Everyone's running a control tyre, so we're all on the same one. They're supplied by Yokohama. On the suspension side, we've got a factory outfit from Öhlins. They're supplying us with springs and dampers. On the brake side of it, we've got Alcon calipers all round, so adjustable bias so the driver can play with front and rear settings.
So I've just got to ask, the windscreen.
Yeah, we came to the track with nothing on there, but the MSA have told us that the car needed some sort of windscreen. So Ariel have kindly brought us a load down for us, and we've put a load on to keep the MSA happy.
It's a fantastic piece of kit, and thank you, Tom. We're on the grid and the cars are lining up for the start of race 2. Can race 1's winner, who's starting on row 3, battle his way up to beat Richard, who's on pole?
Certainly going to be very interesting to watch. So this then is how they line up, with Richard Marler in pole position alongside him on the front row of the grid. Nick Whitehead, who was spectacular in race 1, then Matt Pryor and Paul Donkin on row 2. The field ready and assembled, waiting for the red lights to flash out, which they do now, and away we go. And it's the orange nose cone of Nick Whitehead who gets the early advantage from Richard Marler, who sweeps in to second position, although Paul Donkin challenges him from his place in third. Also going strongly is Matt Pryor in the early exchanges. They're all cleanly through Copse Corner for the first time, which is the most important thing, as they sprint on towards Maggots and Beckett's, with Nick Whitehead leading the way. So, having made a good start, is Rob Austin in car with the race 1 winner then, Jean-Pascal Bergway, as he just takes his time to pick his way on up through the field. His next target is Richard Marler. He slides to the inside of Richard midway through Beckett's, and then plants his right foot through Chapel Curve in about 5th position. Consulting the mirror behind him, looking all over the place, is Nick Whitehead, and with good reason, because he has got Paul Donkin looming large in his tail, and Donkin slides out of the slipstream, dives to the inside line at Stowe Corner, and through he goes, takes the lead. Paul Donkin looks over his shoulder to see exactly where Nick Whitehead is. Jean-Pascal Bergway, meanwhile, is just stealthily picking his way on up through the pack. He's up to 3rd now, ahead of Rob Austin and Richard Marler, as they head through Club Corner and accelerate past the Grand Prix pits on towards the immensely fast Abbey Corner. And this is a lovely start to the race. All 8 of them really running as a continuous train, and jinking around trying to gain ground already is Nick Whitehead in pursuit of the race leader Paul Donkin. And Donkin being aided somewhat here by the attempts of Jean-Pascal Bergway to pick his way on up through the order in car with Lewis Cook. He looks to get a couple of places on the brakes, and he draws alongside Richard Marler. My money, that's put him past Matt Pryor as well, as they head through the loop onto Aintree and then accelerating along the Wellington Straight. Lewis Cook fighting the wheel as Paul Donkin, the race leader, has got all over his tail Paul Whitehead, and Whitehead thinks about the move into Brooklands. He's got the inside line. Donkin staying very, very wide, and not only does he lose the lead the race, he could well lose second position here. Jean-Pascal Bergway looking to the outside line, finding the groove around the outside of Lovefield, seesawing at the wheel. These cars are absolutely lovely. They've got an awful lot more power than they do grip, and it means the drivers really have to work through the corners. As Richard Marler there in 4th position. Shoot as well, kicking up some of the cement dust as Jean-Pascal Bergway makes a brilliant move to the inside of Paul Donkin into Copse Corner. That's fantastic from the Frenchman. Really nice opportunistic driving. His next target is Nick Whitehead. And Whitehead a couple of car lengths clear of Bergway and Donkin running wide. He's also lost out to Richard Marler as well. He's now got Rob Austin in the Atom with the red nose cone on his tail. So this is the fight for lead the race as they head through Beckett and then on towards Chapel Curve, with Jean-Pascal Bergway in pursuit of Nick Whitehead, and the slipstream should work in favour of the Frenchman here. He may well go into lead the race by the time they get underneath the bridge on the Hanger Straight. Let's see as they arrive towards Stowe Corner. This is the fight going on a little bit further back. Whitehead, not only has he lost the lead race, he's also lost out as well to Richard Marler. So Jean-Pascal Bergway through and gone, and Richard Marler almost trying to do the move as well on the run down the Hanger Straight. Paul Donkin though taking advantage maybe of Marler running a little bit wide at Stowe Corner, looking to re-challenge, and he goes to the inside. Nick Whitehead on the brakes into Vale. Lovely move for second position that from Paul Donkin. Assertive stuff. I suspect that Nick Whitehead and Richard Marler will look to fight back in fairly short order. Also Rob Austin and Lewis Cook remaining very much part of this battle, as is Matt Pryor as well. Really most of the field all running together as Donkin accelerating on towards the new part of the circuit that was built as part of the divisions, the Silverstone Grand Prix track back in 2010. It first came into use, and now really it's become very well accepted, in particular that the loop always offers a good overtaking opportunity, although the exit absolutely crucial as well for the run along the Wellington Straight. There is Jean-Pascal Bergway, the race leader. He has somewhat broken clear as we have a look at the start once more, this time from the perspective of Rob Austin, who launches the move to the inside of Copse Corner, gains 1 or 2 places. Richard Marler running out very, very wide, so up to third position for Austin by the time that we arrive into Maggots. Looks to swoop around the outside, which he does, and then thereafter he's been very much part of this leading scrap war. Jean-Pascal Bergway, the race leader, continues to have healthy advantage. Nick Whitehead, Paul Donkin, Richard Marler and Rob Austin all very, very much in the fight for the remaining podium positions, and Donkin's been rather submerged here and has dropped back suddenly to 5th, and we could make that even further down because Lewis Cook is also on the cusp of overhauling him, as is Matt Pryor. So they all look to sprint their way through. So Bergway leads, second place is Whitehead, third place is just Richard Marler in car with Paul Donkin. This is a replay of his challenge on Nick Whitehead a little bit earlier on, drawing side by side along the Hanger Straight, a little bit of precipitation, wiping his visor with his glove. It's the brakes into Stoke, didn't quite see if he completed that move. But Donkin is now, unfortunately, rather slipping down through the field. As picking his way up the order is the number 12 car of Matt Pryor, who was very effective in the first race, where he finished in third position. He's now looking to get a repeat finish on the podium. It's looking like it's getting very, very slippery here. Silverstone. Pryor thinking about the move to the inside of Richard Marler. Also part of that scrap is Lewis Cook as well. So they're currently squabbling over 4th, 5th and 6th position, and around goes Richard Marler, just breaking traction at Luffield where we thought it was looking slippery. Marler goes around, doing the double win though for the first 2 races of the Atom Cup is Jean-Pascal Bergway. Holds up 2 fingers in celebration, just let everybody know that he's done the double. Second place has gone to Nick Whitehead and Rob Austin taking an excellent third, with 4th going to Matt Pryor after that spin from Richard Marler. Excellent inaugural weekend then from the Atom Cup, and the second race goes the way of Jean-Pascal Bergway from Whitehead and Austin. Paul Donkin, retirement unfortunately with a hold radiator, but everybody else safely to the flag.
So, Jean-Pascal, you've won again.
Yeah.
Fantastic, how are you feeling?
It was more quiet than on the first race because there is some fight at the beginning, and after that my competitors lose time competing to each other, and I was alone in front, and it was too quiet. Yeah, good race for me, yeah, again.
So Nick, you came second, how do you feel about that?
That's great. It's my first podium of my first race weekend, so I'm really pleased that I kept it on the track this time round. I had a good battle with Paul and a few of the other guys at the beginning, and then we pulled out a bit of a lead, and it was a bit boring towards the end. But no, I just wanted to get one in the bag, and yeah, I'm really pleased about it.
Hello Rob, you came third. How are you feeling about that?
Fantastic, yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was a great race. About time I pulled my finger out and got on with it, so yeah, I'm quite happy.
Cool, and then so you're obviously very pleased to get a trophy in your hand then.
Absolutely, yeah. It's so I didn't know a week ago whether or not I'd be doing the race, and the first time I sat in the car was yesterday morning, so it all came as a bit of a shock, really.
It's been a fantastic day here at Silverstone for the first round of Atom Cup. Jean-Pascal has dominated the day with 2 wins. Join us next time at Cadwell for more track action. Cheers and see you then. Keep up to date with the on-track action by following Atom Cup on Facebook or Twitter.